This message can save you years of pain, frustration, and wasted potential. Every civilization has slavery, from the Incans, Mayans, Aztecs, the people that worship the sun gods, to Spartacus kicking people in the hole, to samurais in China. More modern examples, indentured servants in England, Africa, France. What I'm trying to tell you is that slavery has been a key part of civilization for the most of time, for the most part of time. So if you're black thinking that just because of your skin color they hate you, you're oppressed, and not because that we need a slave force to do the things that we don't want to do, you're stupid. Example: you drink tequila, you drink liquor. Do you want to go on the farm and farm tequila so you can drink it? No, but Mexicans do. So we need them people to do what we don't want to do and benefit off of that. And benefit off of it. But no other race but the blacks has asked for reparations from the person that enslaved us. A handout from the person that enslaved us. Like they care about us. Like you who they enslaved us. They don't give a fuck about us. But let me put it into an example because it goes both ways. Put into a presentation, I mean. So, speech up. I hope I can still see everything going on. Let's do it. Black codes force black African Americans to work in labor jobs with low wages. Convict leasing is when you lease prisoners, you lease convicts to do jobs that's terrible, just terrible shit. Jim Crow, fucking bred segregation amongst whites. The reason why the fucking just so prominent, fucking KKK and all the other shit, like it's fucking crazy. Sundown towns, segregated towns, just all white people. Assassinations of black leaders, assassination of leaders. Crack epidemic, fucked our whole community up. Destruction of black towns, a big one. Reason why we're stupid now. Media demonization. The black men get tear down in the media all the time. You gotta act gay. You gotta do gay shit just to get on. Do gay shit just to get views, just to get paid. They made it. They made the shit like this. It's just fucking crazy. But I'm telling you this because it goes both ways now. Even with all of this, you could still be great, and there's people that still been great in this country. And the thing about if you be great and you black in America, that means you putting on for the whole world. Is no other place where it's blacks successful as where we at right now. But it goes both ways. You got one neighborhood, right? Let's make a house, right? Let's make a house, right? Then you got another neighborhood. Let's make another house, right? Let's make another house, right? We gonna call this just a normal neighborhood, a good neighborhood, good. We gonna call this the hood, right? We gonna call that the hood. So, out of both of these neighborhoods, right? Boop, 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 boop. Five, five, 1, 2, 3. 5 people come out of both of these neighborhoods, right? Out of the good neighborhood, it's good schooling, financial literacy. People know financial literacy, read books. It's a good neighborhood, no crime. 4 out of the 5 become productive human beings. Human beings. I don't even know. I'm gonna come back to that shit. Out of this neighborhood, with gun violence, gang bang, dope rocks, crack rocks, 4 prisoners. Nurse. 2 probably dead. Out of the 4 prisoners, 2 dead. Gang violence. Yeah, prisons. So out of both of these neighborhoods, so in a good environment, the next people that come from a good come out of good. If you put people in a good environment, 5 out of 4 out of 5 people in a good environment become a good, productive human being, and 4 out of 5 people in a bad environment become either dead or in jail. So when you say it would be smart if the government would stop giving money to other stupid shit, like, you feel me, other countries and shit, and make these environments good so you can make good, productive human beings, don't you think that? Don't you like? Okay, let's skip all that. Let's go back to the race thing. Whites and blacks. I need a little lean. I am a little lenient on blacks because all the fucking cities where we learned financial literacy and had ownership was destroyed. Do you think that is because of our skin color, or to keep us in a financial position so we can always be slaves? It's a new form of slavery now, which I'm gonna get to after this presentation. So, after slavery, black people just going a straight line. We building, we owning things. White people getting big, running their own neighborhoods, owning things. Mexicans, you feel me, owning things, getting their neighborhoods together. And then white people owning things, Black people start owning things, and then destroy it. And then once they destroy it, you start all the way from zero again. This is 30 years, though. This is 30 years. Over the periods of time, if you keep destroying a neighborhood where financially literate black people will breed with other financially literate, have sex with other financially literate black people, we would have more CEOs. But no, that's why I believe it's all to generate a slave force. It's slave force one. Slave force one. Slave force one. So after you shut down their neighborhoods, they start from one, and then they try to build up again. You shut them down. They try to build up again, shut them down. But whole time they shutting down, white neighborhoods are prospering. Mexican neighborhoods are prospering. It really was just a whites and blacks thing. I don't really know about the Mexicans. I don't know if they had time and shit. But I know every time what happens to a community. You cannot pass down information about being financially literate. You cannot pass that down without these neighborhoods. Every time you destroy these neighborhoods, you make people behind on ownership and owning things. So it's like, but it's still on us now. That's why it's so tricky, because they say it's on us. Imagine you a mother, you have a kid. You have a kid, and you ain't give them a good start. Well, let me switch it. That's fucking like everybody. That's like fucking everybody. Let me switch it. Motherfucking, well, you just didn't have a good start growing up. So, you blame everybody. You blame your parents. Let me redo it. You didn't have a good start growing up, so you blame everybody. You blame your parents, your father, your mother, and you can, for a point in time, but like 19, you still blaming them? That's lenient. It's niggas out here 28 blaming their parents in their living situations. You had all this time to change whatever cards you've been dealt. That's where I get where people be coming from when they talk about, even through all this oppression, we still supposed to make it. We still supposed to make it out, even through all this oppression. But it's a new form of slavery now. Let me go back. Check this out, you guys.
And they are known as coffin homes. Inside, it's impossible to stand up or even stretch your arms. Some aren't even wider than the residents' shoulders or longer than their body. Despite this, these coffins are utilized as a living room, a kitchen, and a bedroom at the same time. Hong Kong has had the world's most expensive housing market for 14 years. Around 200,000 people have no choice but to live in these homes.
This is one of the richest cities in the world, and we are gonna witness how these people survive here.
Some people have to live together in a single coffin, and some even barely fit inside their own homes. In this documentary, we'll also spend a full day with a coffin home resident who has lived in miserable conditions for 16 years. First, we're starting with the most comfortable one. Each floor in this building has 20 to 30 coffin-sized subdivided apartments.
I can't even stand up.
This building was not originally designed like this, but through illegal renovations, they split this floor horizontally into two, squeezing in an extra level to fit more people inside. That's why the ceiling height is incredibly low.
Look, one floor.
If it's about race, why is the Chinese people doing that to they people? Why is they living like that? If it's about race, why is the Chinese people doing that to their people? If it's about race. Come on, you guys. It's a rich versus poor thing. It's rich versus poor. That means whites, blacks, everybody. It's whites fucked up in our city. That's why I don't understand. Because how is niggas getting triggered when white people call them niggers? You feel me? When they be in the same situation. Y'all in the same fucking situation. Nigga used to be a word to show that you're above a black person. You're a white person and you're a higher stature over a black person. We all have the same opportunities. So how is that possible? But I'm gonna conclude that today. I say I locked in today. I ain't gonna lie. I locked in on this one. I'm proud of myself for this one. This is, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share.